Chronic pain. Chronic pain is pain in the body that continues beyond around 3 to 6 months. After 3 to 6 months, any injury that we've had should have had the opportunity to heal as well as it's ever able to heal. So if pain continues beyond 3 to 6 months, we generally classify that as chronic pain. Chronic pain is a complicated, multifaceted problem and affects more than 40% of the population worldwide. Chronic pain is a combination of sensitivity of the nervous system, sensitivity of the inflammatory system, and chronic habitual protection. Now, everyone agrees that pain is 100% of the time produced by the brain. And what that means is that if I cut myself here, the pain doesn't actually occur on my arm. The pain actually occurs as an information sent to my brain. My brain assesses the degree of damage that my arm has been subjected to, together with an assessment of my emotional state and an assessment of whether I've had any type of trauma in my arm before, and then we get given a certain response by our brain, which we classify as pain. Unfortunately, and this is why people tend to suffer from chronic pain, the brain, the inflammatory system, and the nervous system improves producing pain. It actually gets better at producing pain over time. And there are some very obvious reasons for that. So number one, when I have chronic pain, what that's telling us is that something has gone wrong. The normal course of things is that I become injured, my injury heals, and then the pain goes away. When pain continues for a long period of time, it's very similar to the fire that's been put out, but the alarm is still ringing. In order to tackle chronic pain, we need to understand what has gone wrong in the body. Now, there are several things that can cause chronic pain. Number one is that we actually get chronic inflammation. So if we have a bad hip joint or a knee joint, chronic inflammation in that joint produces neurotransmitters called substance P, and the substance P then is the messenger that sends information up to the brain saying there's continuing to be a problem. If the brain continues to receive that information that there's a problem from the substance P, it will produce more chronic pain. The problem is that over time, the nervous system, particularly in the spinal cord, gets very, very good at producing substance P. So what happens is, with somebody who doesn't have chronic pain and a trivial injury, the body will only produce a little bit of substance P. But with somebody with a trivial injury, but where they've been injured before, spinal cord I should say, gets very, very invested in giving you information about that old injury, and therefore it produces a big spike in substance P, producing lots more pain. So the nervous system has become sensitized to producing pain, and that perpetuates the cycle of chronic pain.